Welcome back. So at last I'm going to show you guys my progress so far in my own Kubernetes cluster. So I will show you the 1 second, sorry about that. So if I get the node out, you can see here I have all the node that's not ready except for node 2, which is still keeping the API server and control plane running. So what I will actually do now is trying to fix the node 1 and node 2. So I will SS to node 1 here just to show you what is happening with master node 1. So node 1 is 1/2 master node. You can see that it's failing at the moment. So if you run with the less, you can see that if you scroll up, okay. If I will scroll down just to show you guys what the error is. So I think this is just a warning, just not forget about it. So you can see that if you scroll down a bit more, you will see that there's an error here. It said fail to run kubelet, unable to determine runtime API version. So it said missing the addresses, but I think this is not the main issue. I think the issue is just above it. So I think there should be something else. Yeah, so it's bunch of error that's just not making sense to me for this moment. Now if I scroll up a little bit, you will see that so yeah, it just said that everything is empty. Yeah, so it's very strange. Other than that, I think there's not much information to see. So I believe that what I can actually do is to reset the cluster again. So here what I'm actually do, I will reinstall everything again. So the first thing I do is obviously I will just try to remove all the let me just check, get some information about the module. So the first thing is overlay and BR bridge net filters. I already have that. Next, second thing is this one. Yeah, I actually have that as well. So the next thing is to check the IPFS. So there's nothing happening at the moment. So the next thing is run this thing, yeah. And next thing is cut this IP forward things just to see if it's actually set to 1. That's good. And forward it. So what I will do next is actually clear everything. So I will do something kind of kube ADM reset force, and you can see that it's actually mentioning unable to locate kube ADM config.yaml. So what I actually do is the first, when I try to reset it by force, I actually missing one thing, which is the CRI socket. So I need to add it here. Now I can try to run it again. Okay, that looks pretty neat. Now I'm just run the whole thing again. Okay, so what I will do next is actually run all this to remove everything. So it's look pretty neat. Now what I do is actually run some kind of update and then install every component I need. It will take some time. So let me check kubeADM version. Yeah, it's 124.2. So what I do next is actually yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. The next thing I do is initialize cluster. So I think I will just join the node, but before I do that, I really want to check the status of kubelet. So it's not running right now. It's actually failing. So what I can actually do is try to understand why it's failing. So before I do that, let me just go to the troubleshooting session for a second. I want to clean the whole log again. And some kind of rotate. So there's 3.9 GB. Cleaning the log is something I need to do in future if I don't want the volume to be taken over by this general So, but now it's not my priority right now. It's something to do in the future. Now I just take a look again in the Kubernetes and get the log from the journal.ctl again. Okay, let's just type it again here. So we can definitely see that the error is reappearing. It shows the parameters, but it doesn't tell us what the error it is. So let's look at this. So we say it. Okay, so that is good word here. Let me search for this keyword on the internet. Okay, just type it in to see what will return to us. The internet is slow for a second. I'm not sure why, but it's getting slower every day. I think there's something up with my host. Let me check it. I think that definitely something wrong with my Google. Let me try to curl it. And I'm not able to access it from my browser, which is weird. Hey guys, my wall is broken. Let me try to restart my computers.